let's get right down to the brass tacks, folks. Peyton Manning, he's not going to give way to Curtis Painter. I mean, that's the only way we've seen Painter all year long.
There's Painter right there.
Don't blink.
This is a highlight film of Curtis Painter.
Painter's all over.
He's like Waldo. Where's Painter? So Jim Caldwell, we're going to put Painter in later on.
Painter gets
points now. Maybe that's what he said to him. 4th and 1 early on. Donald Brown is stopped by the Jets, who have their playoff lives on the line in this game. But Bart Scott unfortunately stopped.
Oh, yeah. That's tripping.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Yeah,
I don't mind that.
So that's an automatic first down against Rex Ryan's Jets, who, again, had their playoff destiny in their hands coming into this game because of the way things broke elsewhere. And then Joseph Adai breaks through for the first score of the game. But they missed the extra point. We pick things up just down just 9-3, the opening kickoff of the second half. And here comes Brad
Why are we
Smith,
showing this?
Because it's a 106-yard kickoff return, longest play in Jets history.
Wow.
And Brad Smith gives the Jets a 10-9 lead over the Colts.
That wasn't according to plan.
But here comes Peyton Manning right back at it. Manning to Austin Collie back shoulder.
Oh,
Yeah,
back
there's
shoulder
the rookie
fade,
from
one of the
BYU.
toughest place to defend.
And that's the way Manning becomes the 4th player to reach 50,000 career passing yards, and he wasn't
Grand.
done in this
Nice protection by Donald Brown.
drive. He finds Dallas Clark to the 7, and then 2 plays later, hands it off to his rookie from UConn, Donald Brown.
Run to daylight.
He does.
Nice drive. to open the third
15-10, they
quarter.
go for 2, and it fails. And then, would you believe, why is Jim Caldwell and Peyton Manning and Curtis Painter talking about it?
Something's going down.
I think he wants to see the Painter.
Curtis Painter comes into the game, and disaster strikes immediately. Calvin Pace hits him, falls loose. Marcus Douglas recovers for the Jets, who take the lead just like that.
Just like that.
But there's a red flag on the field. I think Jim Caldwell is challenging his decision to bench Peyton Manning.
Can't review that.
No, I'm sorry, he's reviewing this, and it was obvious that it was an empty hand, and Jim Caldwell's watching
And you can't put him back in.
the lead
Not gonna
and
put him back
undefeated
in.
season slip away. Do you think
Stay in there, Painter.
No, he said, why do they block for me and not for him?
And there's a lot of guys out, not just
all
Peyton.
of the starters were benched as Painter went 3 and out 3 straight times, and the Jets are now up 18-15. They went for 2 after getting that defensive touchdown. It's the 4th quarter now, 21-15. Painter on 3rd
Block
and
for
4.
the Painter! Oh, boy. He ain't Picasso, but you got to block for the Painter.
He got 2 coats of Jets defense on him. Here's the Jets, 21-15.
This is what they do best.
Thomas
Look
Jones.
at Faneca down the field.
Good job, Painter.
29-yard gain to the Colts 1, and then 3 plays later, Thomas Jones. Jets go for 2, and they are up 29-15 again in a game when they had to have to stay alive in the playoffs. Curtis Painter picked by Dwight Lowry. And that's the way the undefeated season for the Indianapolis Colts go down the tubes. And it's again, another situation in which the Colts need to, I guess, fill time until the end of the season because they've clinched everything so early. The one time where they didn't clinch anything until week 17, they won the Super Bowl. How did the Colts feel about having the undefeated season go down the drain?